All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another video. All right, y'all, we got a little switch up. Got another pullout due to an injury. Unfortunately, Casey O'Neill, she won't be taking on Jessica I in July. So Casey O'Neill's out. Guess who's in? Maycee Barber. So before we talk about that matchup, this is a fight, I've already talked about before, though. Maycee Barber and Jessica I, that potential matchup, I felt it was good experience. But we'll talk about that here in a minute. Real quick, just want to go to let me see, Casey O'Neill, her IG. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, she had to pull out due to an injury. She got a torn ACL, so she's going to be out of her fight. She's going to be out for indeterminate amount of time. Don't know when she'll be back. Will she be back later this year? We'll see. But this is what she posted up on her IG. She said, unfortunately, I have to announce that I need to withdraw from my upcoming fight on July 2nd. Due to snapping my ACL last week in training, I spent the last 7 days trying to continue on, but it's just not possible on a fully torn ACL. I will have surgery, recover, and be back better than ever before you know it. So yeah, man. Also, she said I'm 24 years old, young in this game. I promise I'll be back better than before, and the king is still coming for the crown. Thanks for the support. So yeah, she's out. That sucks that she had to tear an ACL, because sometimes that can be damaging and it can affect the fighter moving forward. But as long as she's acting upon it now, she gets the surgery and she takes enough time out to let it heal 100%. I don't think she should have any problems, going through therapy and so on and so forth, right? So, yeah, now that she's out, Jessica I has got a new dance partner. I think this is a dangerous dance partner right now, July 2nd. We got Maycee Barber taking on Jessica I. And I think both fighters were both in position to, get some experience and get a W off of Jessica I, in my opinion. But right now, just after looking at Maycee Barber and her approach, this past Saturday against Montana De La Rosa, I think we can say we have a new Maycee Barber that's working. I'm not going to say 100% change, but she's definitely looking like she's working towards improving. She showed some nice improvements in her fight. So Barber versus I like this matchup. I like it even a little bit more than O'Neal versus I, just because I want to see what type of level Barber can really get on facing an experienced fighter like Jessica I. Yeah, granted, Jessica I is on a 3-fight losing streak, hasn't won a fight in like 2.5 years, but she is a number 12 fighter, and she's faced a lot of different looks, so let's see what Maycee Barber can bring to the table against Jessica I. I think Jessica I is still kind of dangerous, though, because Jessica I does have a good jab. Her boxing is solid. I don't think this is going to be like a full-on walkthrough, maybe until like the third round when Barber starts to turn it up and she really starts to get in the inside and, use her strength. We'll see, because Jessica I, she likes the dog, which might be an issue for her. If she goes in there and tries to dog with Maycee Barber, Maycee Barber working on this clinch strength and, working on this clinch attack and landing those power shots, that could be a problem for Jessica I. But we'll see. If Jessica I keeps it at a range, using her jab and her boxing, because I think her footwork and her straight shots are better than Maycee Barber. But right now, overall, Maycee Barber, her rawness, I think, and her physical attack, it's going to be problems for Jessica I, because, Jessica I has been out for a while. She's been out for a little bit. And like I said, her mental might be in the same place, with 3-fight losing streak, right? So, yeah, good fight for Barber because, she needs this experience. She doesn't need like another high-level opponent. She doesn't need like a Jennifer Maia right now. She doesn't need like a Lauren Murphy or any of those type of level of fighters. A number 12 is fine for her. She's number 14. She's only, 23 years old. So there's no need to try to say, okay, just because she beat Montana De La Rosa and look this way, that, oh, yeah, she needs to be on a high level. No, she's somewhere in the middle right now. She's nowhere up there ready for, these type of level of fighters, So I want to see Maycee Barber right now just kind of move slowly, just progress slowly and make progress slowly and work where she's at, because at 23, I don't think, there's no need to rush her to try to get in there with, the Valentinas, even the Caitlin Chikagans, and even the Manones right now. Maycee, where she's at, she can grow by just fighting these level of fighters around her, for the next year or so. Jessica I, this is a test for her to see where she's at. I think that if she loses this fight and she loses in like dominant fashion and gets like knocked out, she could be out the game. She could be cut. Because, like I said, she's on a 3-fight losing streak. She already lost to Cabillo, JoJo, and one other fighter, right? I can't. Jennifer Maia, right? But the Jennifer Maia, she didn't look too bad in. I mean, she just had a big cut on her head, but she was giving Jennifer Maia some fits. So I imagine that maybe the first 2 rounds might be close against Maycee Barber, you know, depending on if Maycee Barber lands something big and just closes distance and shuts down the footwork altogether. We'll see. But I do kind of favor Maycee Barber early on in this fight, that she might just go ahead and go in there and dominate Jennifer Maia. But yeah, that's all I got on this one, guys. Just filling y'all in. Casey O'Neill is out she's going to be out for a while. Torn ACL, you know, wishing her the best, hoping she recovers fully 100% just so she can go back to, you know, doing what she's doing too, because we still need a Casey O'Neill in the division. You know, she's one of those talkers, and she's new blood, right? And we do need a Maycee Barber as well. So they gave the fight to the right opponent. They gave it to the right opponent. You know, new blood versus old head. It's still going down. Let me know, guys, what y'all think. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.